Akala nila maarte lang yung dad niya kasi lumaki siya sa city. Pero isang gabi, during a visit sa ancestral house nila sa province, he encountered something that made him never go back again. This story came from Niece, and this happened to her dad noong bata pa si Niece and baby pa yung younger sibling niya. According to Niece, yung province ng family nila is in Padaan. Doon lumaki yung mom niya, together with her tito and tita sa ancestral house ng family nila. Eventually, yung mom and tita niya moved to Manila after getting married. So, yung naiwan na lang sa ancestral house was her tito and his family. At the time this happened, hindi pa raw super developed yung part ng Bataan na yun. Basically, super remote pa nung area that the house was on. Aside from that, marami na rin daw creepy stories yung family ng mom niya about that house. May mga naririnig, may mga nararamdaman, may mga nangyayari na hindi nila ma-explain. Yung dad naman ni Niece, he was born and raised in Manila. So for Niece's mom's family, city boy talaga siya. Akala ng mom ni Niece, maarte lang siya. Baka hindi lang sanay sa province. Pero for her dad, ibang-iba raw talaga yung feeling niya sa bahay na yon. And during this one visit to Bataan, his gut feeling proved him right. At this time, baby pa yung younger sister ni Niece. Si Niece naman was around 6 years old. They stayed at their mom's ancestral house like every other visit they had before. And like usual, doon sila pinatulog sa isang room sa dulo ng bahay. And according to Niece, yung kwarto na yon, iba raw talaga yung dating. Nasa pinakadulo siya, sobrang deep inside the house. Kailangan mo pang dumaan sa mahabang hallway bago makarating doon. And dahil madalas mawala ng kuryente, minsan yung hallway papunta sa room nila, wala pang ilaw. That night, natulog silang lahat sa kwarto na yon. Si Niece, yung mom niya, yung dad niya, and yung baby sister niya. Before sila makatulog, yung baby sister niya was placed between Niece and her mom. Magkakatabi silang lahat sa kama. That night, nagkaroon ng panaginip yung dad ni Niece na hanggang ngayon, sobrang vivid pa rin daw to him. Sa dream niya, may nakita raw siyang malaking ibon sa dresser beside their bed. Sobrang laki raw nito and it was black like pure darkness. Nakatitig lang daw yung malaking ibon sa baby sister ni Niece. Hindi gumagalaw, nakatitig lang. Then, bigla na lang nagising yung dad niya. And paggising niya, umiiyak na yung baby sister ni Niece. Pero wala na ito sa kama. Nasa baba na siya. Nasa sahig, malapit sa bed, iyak ng iyak. Hindi niya maintindihan paano napunta doon yung baby. So, tumayo agad yung dad niya para kunin pabalik sa kama. Pero habang papalapit siya, doon niya nakita. Sa tabi mismo ng baby sister ni Niece, may itim na pusa. Pero hindi raw ito normal na size ng house cat. Malaki ito. Sobrang laki. And again, parehas nung ibon in her dad's dream, it was black like pure darkness. Nakatingin lang ito diretso sa dad niya. In a moment of both confusion and panic, he rushed again para kunin yung baby. But the moment na gumalaw yung dad niya, biglang tumakbo yung malaking pusa pataas ng kisame and vanished into thin air. Kinuha niya agad yung baby niya and binalik sa kama. That night, hindi na raw siya mapakali kasi hindi niya alam kung ano yung nakita niya. Hindi niya rin alam kung paano napunta yung baby sa baba ng kama. After that night, ayaw na raw matulog ng dad ni Niece sa bahay na yon. Sinabi rin niya sa family na ipabless na sana yung ancestral home. Pero according to Niece, hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin daw pinapabless yung bahay. And after hearing that story from her dad, hindi na rin ito mawala sa isip ni Niece. Kasi for years, akala ng mom niya maarte lang yung dad niya, na baka hindi lang sanay sa province. Pero that night, sa pinakadulong kwarto ng ancestral house, may nakita siya beside his baby. And whatever it was, and whatever its intention was, it was watching long before he woke up.